sure to know what to do. Just jump in the queue, it's up to you. So what you gonna do? All in the queue, it's up to you. All in the queue, it's check out the view. One thing for sure and two things for certain is I'm never gonna hear you out if what I'm hearing is stupid. I'm not gonna hear that. I'm not gonna receive that. That's not my ministry. A lot of y'all sit and give too much of y'all time and effort to people who don't deserve it. Why would you be listening to somebody telling you that 2 + 2 is 92 when you know it's not? That is a waste of my time. It's not of the kingdom. It's not. And I would not subject myself to foolishness, okay? Because I don't like to consider myself to be foolish, so I don't want to sit with it. No, it ain't nothing we can do. We done talking. I'm done talking. I'm done listening as well. Yeah, so I don't know who needs to hear that. I hope it reaches you and I hope it touches your spirit. Stop entertaining foolishness. Because people will start seeing you as foolish or somebody to be played with. And I don't like to be played with. Go play Atari. Go play some spades. But don't play with me. All right, love you, bye. One thing for sure and two things for certain.
All right, y'all know I don't be up this early in the morning. Let me turn myself down because I feel kind of loud. Is everybody hearing me okay? Y'all know I don't be up this early. And when I'm up this early, you know it's something, and it's something concerning to me. Um, what's up, Wyoming gal? Wyoming gal, do you sleep? Let me know if you be sleeping, cause I think you be like me. I don't think you be sleeping. Hey, mama, what's going on, Miss Prima Donna? Hey, Deb Hill, how you doing? Hey, Strawberry Shortcake. Um, all right, good. Everybody can hear me. Hey, K Mac, how you doing? Let's like, share, and subscribe. Um, I was kicked out of Dalton politics again, for no real reason, um, at all. I have contacted John Kraft and asked him why I was kicked out of Dalton politics. I have not been given a reason. We do know that Jedediah or Jed is a moderator over there. I've been kicked out of Dalton politics. I've been told it's because nobody in Dalton likes me. I can accept that. I don't have a problem with any of that. I have never done anything to anyone in the community. I've never crashed out on anyone in the community on my platform. I've never talked about anyone in the community on my platform. However, I have been banned from Dalton politics, allegedly because no one in Dalton likes me, or the hobo advocate has had me removed and banned from Dalton politics so that he could be the only one giving and getting information to Dalton. And that's fine. But this morning I came live to talk about something because it was disturbing to me. I have reached out to the person who made this post, and I hope that they return my message so that I can speak with them and have them on this platform, because this is the second time that I have seen a post involving this particular police officer. The title of this is Dalton Police Negligence. And this has been going on since Lil Stank was in office. And I see that it's still continuing. Because there are some police officers that were there during her time that are still at the Dalton Police Department. While you can't get rid of everyone, you need police on the street. Something needs to definitely be done about this police officer, because the things that people are posting is disturbing. Good morning, Jim C. How are you? JJ, hi, how are you? Good morning. Okay, no problem. But yeah, that is the status right now. I am told that I'm not welcomed in Dalton. People in Dalton don't like me. I've been booted from the Dalton politics group. And like I said, all of that is fine. My platform is here for the residents. I give residents education and information. I'm going to say this again. I have never, ever spoken against anyone in Dalton on my platform. That will continue. I respect the residents of Dalton. I love the residents of Dalton. That community is just a special community to me. That community is full of great people. Um, and that is what I stand on, as far as that is concerned. And everyone in that community is important. Anyone that lives there has a voice and should have a voice. Um, but this was very concerning to me, and we're going to talk about it today. Um, and yeah, French, I'm early, and when you know that I'm early, something is going on. Uh, I got kicked out of Dalton politics. Allegedly, it's because um, no one likes me, no one listens to my platform, all of those things, which is fine. I don't have a problem with any of that. However, my platform is here for the benefit of the residents, um, to bring you guys information, to help educate you on, processes, procedures, information about politics, um, as local politics as it relates to us. Um, and so um, that's all I try to do. I never try to disrespect anyone. I never try to intentionally hurt or harm anyone. That is never my intention. It is always my intention to get justice for the residents and to make sure that the residents are first and foremost. Um, and it's unfortunate what is being said about me or what is being told about me. But like I said, um, I can walk around in the community of Dalton with my head held high because I've never done any of those things. Now, let's get to the reason I'm on so early. Um, the reason I'm on so early is I made a post on my community wall. If you all saw that post, if you all would please share that post in Dalton Politics or share the picture in Dalton Politics. I don't care what you do at this point. The only thing I want to do is help this mother. And so let's get to the reason that I came on so early. And good morning to everyone that just joined. French Wrench, Laura Rec. I think I got everybody. And so let's look at this post. Let me know that you all can see this post. I'm looking at it with you as well. It's a little small. Let me see if I can zoom in. All right, let's see. All right, this is the mom's name, Toya Latif. If anybody knows her, I've sent her a message on Facebook, but some people don't have Messenger. Some people, don't look at their messages. This is the post that disturbed me, and we are about to read it. Okay. Imagine getting a call from your 13-year-old daughter saying that a grown woman pulled a knife on her during a fight, including her child, saying that she has several slices on her arm, and you being 20 to 30 minutes away from the scene. Then imagine reaching out to the local law enforcement for help, not knowing the severity of your child's condition. All I know is my baby was crying and I wasn't there in her critical time of need. And now imagine getting to the scene and being told by your local police department, Dalton Police, that me and my husband's emotional response was unnecessary and irrational. They didn't even bother to go to the woman's door to ask questions concerning the matter. In fact, we still don't even know who this lady is. Instead, they told us that this was a school matter. They refused to make a report. They denied us the right to make a police report. I have never in my life experienced this type of negligence from people who I'm paying my tax dollars for to protect and serve our children. My first response as a parent is to do what I gotta do. But who is this lady? Does anyone know who she is? I want her arrested. I want Officer Terry Young Jr. of the police department in Dalton, Illinois, to be held accountable for the way he ignored and failed my daughter. Fire the whole department. And by the way, the school was never notified of the full incident. Instead, I received a call saying that my daughter would be suspended from the bus for 7 days. This woman, child, was cut several times on her arm. She was not allowed to make a police report because Officer Terry Young, this is the second post I've seen about him. The first post was made by somebody in Dawn Politics before I was kicked out, saying that he showed up to the scene. A woman, she had a video of a woman lifting up her entire dress and exposing her naked body in front of her minor child, and nothing was done. Matter of fact, Terry Young laughed at the woman that was making the report of this lewd act, and she had the lewd act on the video. Anywho, this is the woman in the black t-shirt. She is raising some sort of razor or something, and in the middle of these children's fight. This is the woman. Let me go to another picture that I have it closer. This is the woman that cut this lady's daughter, and she was not allowed to make a police report. What I want you all to do is try to post this video in Dalton Politics, and I want you to tag Jason House. I want you to tag Kiana Belcher. I want you to tag all of the people that need to be tagged in this video. This woman was not even allowed to make a police report, yet her daughter was cut. This is insane. This is unacceptable. And if anybody knows this woman, please reach out to her and ask her to contact me. I've sent her a message in her inbox to see if she would speak with me, and kind of let us know. But somebody needs to tell her. She needs to go down to the city of Markham, and she needs to file a police report there and tell them that they wouldn't take her police report about the incident. If they don't take her report, she needs to go to the Cook County Sheriff Office that is in that building and file a report. She needs to send this, and I will send it as well, to the state's attorney, to the attorney general, and say she was not allowed to file a police report, and this is what happened. Now let's look at the video, because there is video footage. So let's look at the video.
So why the fuck do you want to fight me? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you see her, don't say shit to her. Don't get on her bus. So why you get on her bus? Because your ass gonna be in trouble tomorrow. What you was on that for? Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you, Paris. Why the fuck was you on her bus? Bitch, don't come back to her. Then it ain't gonna be me and you. It's gonna be me and you. Now you gonna have to go get your mama. You got it. You what? What you gonna do? What? And what you gonna do? What? And what you gonna do? What? Move, Paris. I don't know who to root for. Come on. Oh! Stop! Okay. Hold it, bro. Watch out. What bitch did you crazy? Come on, bro. Shut the Dumbass dog. Don't call her that.
Now you tell me, why in the world should an adult, a grown adult, be talking to somebody else's child like that, or even in the middle of this fight? Someone make it make sense. Deb Hill says, I know I'm old, but good grief, police won't take a report. When did that nonsense start? Never in my years. Now make it make sense to me why this woman was not even allowed to file a police report when her daughter was clearly assaulted by an adult. This is a children's bus stop. You got all of the children out there. It was not Wyoming gal, let me tell you, these bus stops, the bus stops are considered school property. So when your child here goes to a bus stop, it is and calls, it's considered school property once they go to the designated bus stop. Michael, officer discretion, how dumb they are, unintelligent. How is this officer discretion and you have someone who is cut? Who literally needs medical attention? I'm sure that she took her daughter to the hospital or whatever. She didn't state that in the post, but I'm sure that's what she did after finding out her daughter was cut, because she said her daughter was cut. But we need to find who this woman is. What are you doing? You see in this picture how she is raising her arm to actually slice this woman's daughter. The woman's daughter is right here with the braids. This should not even be going on. I go to the Dalton School District 149 website this morning to try to send an email to someone on the board or find some sort of contact information to see if they know anything about this, which happened yesterday, since this was a school matter. If it was a school matter and it happened in the morning, they should know about this incident, or something should have happened. Someone should have contacted this woman. Okay, what about the police chief? There is no police chief, Javar. There's no police chief currently. You probably don't want my first answer on 1,000-word pitch. I know that's right. Adults are not responsible anymore. Jesus, take the wheel. They need a hospital report. They need that too. They need all of the above, but somebody make it make sense. You can't even contact anybody on the school board to find out, hey, Reality Check TV, how are you? You can't even contact anyone on the school board. Ms. Prima Donna says, I can personally attest to the police refusing to take a report. Thank you for sharing to go to Markham. Cook County Sheriff also refused to help. Sick of the madness. It is very much so madness when you get to decide when the public feels unsafe. How do you get to decide when the public feels unsafe, especially when someone has been cut? That is assault. Thought they just made a big deal. Pictures included with new chief. I don't know. I haven't even seen anything. And like I said, I haven't went to the Dalton website, so I don't know. And even so, it shouldn't take you having to reach out to the police chief just to file a police report about a grown adult at a children's bus stop and your child was cut. It shouldn't take all of that. It should not take all of that for me to be able to make a police report. Shouldn't take all of that, especially when someone is cut. I'm going to say this again. How is this a school matter? It went from being a school matter to being a police matter when this adult got involved in the situation. and cut someone. That's when it became a police matter, because then someone was assaulted. Just like the police officer that night in Harvey told that woman that put her hands on Ryan, it became an assault when you touched his person and you put your hands on his property. That's when it became a police matter. This is no different. What is this adult doing in the middle of these shit? And this, by the way, is Durskin Elementary. This is the elementary school. So this is the elementary bus stop. When I was a bus driver, these were the things that we had to deal with. These were the things that we had to deal with. The bus stop is under school property because the school makes the bus stops. That's one thing. So if there is a fight at the bus stop between children, then when they get on my bus, I make a report. I make sure the kids are separated. When I get to the school, I have to give my report to the office and literally walk the kids into the office, give them my report, and then the school takes it from there. Right? That's how it's a school matter. It stays a school matter because then no adults are involved, and it was the children at the bus stop, which belongs to the school because it was designated by the school. Once an adult becomes involved, though, right? Once an adult becomes involved and put their hands on someone else's child, then I then have to call in to my office on my radio and say, an adult is out here at the bus stop. They put their hands on someone else's child. And then guess what I got to do? Sit there with a bus full of kids and wait for the police to come. So this became a police matter when the adult that you saw in this picture, I'm going to put the picture back up because we need to find this woman for the mother. She wants to know who this woman is so that she can file charges. And I don't blame her. And she do need to file charges because this right here, this is unacceptable. Out here with children, in the middle of children. And then the police refusing to take a report. So it's almost like the incident never happened. This the second week of school and these kids are fighting. Javar, this is probably something that spilled over from the summertime. This always happens every year. When I drove school bus, this happened every year. And it's something, these things spill over from the summertime. And, you know, they have little dust ups here and there. And sometimes they work themselves out and sometimes they don't. Okay, Deb, he'll take care. And so the woman has literally hashtagged everybody, but a hashtag is nothing compared to an act. You need to be adding these people. But we need to find this woman. If anybody knows the mother, I have reached out to her and asked her. Matter of fact, let me check. But share this video everywhere in every group. Like I said, I I am no longer in Dalton politics because I was kicked out. And this is the thing for me, because I'm getting ready to speak my piece because I'm very, very pissed off. Um, I'm gonna speak my piece about John Kraft, okay? Because he with the shits. Period. Because if you say it's freedom of speech, you are a journalist yourself. You know that a lot of people got put out of this group for no reason other than the hobo advocate don't like them or don't want them there, and he want to be the only one controlling information in and out of Dalton so that people only get to watch him. There's some bullshit. You on bullshit, John Kraft. You on bullshit. And I said it because I'm sick of this shit. We all supposed to be here for the community, helping the community. It don't take no one person to help the community. Why should the fucking hobo advocate be the only person able to help the community? It takes a village. If it takes a village, should no one person be able to control information going in and out and have only one person that people so-called trust? I am sick of the bullshit and the agendas, because this is about the residents at the end of the day. And John Kraft, you on bullshit. I sent you a message and you never even read it. It shows you what side you on. So when you sit up there and you make these comments about it's freedom of speech and this, that, and the third, you a motherfucking lie. I am sick of the bullshit. I have been disrespected enough. I've never done anything. Never said anything, never done anything. This is the first time that I've even said anything about the disrespect that has been taking place against me. So, John Kraft, you can't say nothing to me because you with the shits. And since you with the shits, I'm going to be with the shits too. It's just another fight at school. It involves an adult using a weapon. Can I replay the video? Yes, Shanita, I'll replay it in a second. I'm not in Dalton politics anymore, and Dr. and others have blocked me when the advocate accused me of being conscious on the page. Insane. Insane. It's insane that none of School District 149 does not have any emails on the Board of Education website. Let me show you this, because I don't want you to think I'm lying, but I'm sick of the bullshit at this point, because this is a danger to the community. Because now you're setting things up for street justice, which is crazy. When these people just simply wanted to file a police report and handle things properly. This is why you have all of the crazy shit going on in our communities, because when you have corrupt police departments, I ain't even gonna say police departments, I'll say police officer, because this is the second time that Terry Young has been mentioned. This is where you get all the freaking street justice from, when you have two parents who are lawfully trying to take care of something and they are denied that right. This is how you get all of that street justice shit. And don't nobody call me with the, oh, you should have reached out to me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because everybody with the shits right now, and I'm gonna be with the shits too. Because when you do things properly and you nice and all of that stuff, people just disrespect you. And that's what I've been running into. Here's School District 149's website. They even got a report bullying tab. I don't see how. Hold on, let me go back. This is Durskin Elementary. This is what she tagged. It said it's in School District 149. This the middle school, I believe. Not the elementary school, I'm sorry. That's the middle school. And I'm just trying to get to the board. Here you go right here. Now here's the board for School District 149. Nobody have an email up here. When you view the profile, it's no email listed. How do you contact the board if the school hasn't even contacted you? Just wanted to show you all to let you know. Yeah. Somebody asked me to play the video again. I'm going to play it again right now. If you're just coming in, like, share, subscribe to this channel, but also let's tag Jason House in this video. Let's tag Jason House. Let's tag School District 149, Board of Education. Let me take you back to the page so you can see who those people are. The first guy is Wilbur Tillman. He is now the board president. You got Shonda DeVasher. You got Cheryl Tillman. You got Cassandra Elston, who is the township assessor. Alicia Burks and Latanya King. And Algie Crivens. They don't have a picture of her. But if you know any of these people, tag them in this video when you repost it for me, if you will. We need to help find this woman. We also need to get a message to her on how she can circumvent the police department. She needs to go file in the city of Markham or try to file with Cook County Sheriff Department. If she can't file with either one of them, she needs to contact the state's attorney. Show them this video. Show them hospital if they had to take their daughter to the hospital, but definitely show them the video. I'm going to play the video again because somebody asked me to play the video again because they missed it. Let me see. I'm missing your comments. Everybody that just came in, note not even, hey. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie with the group of long comments because it was too messy. Hey, Condia, how you doing? Hey, I think I saw Kim Johnson. Good morning. Can you email the assessor's email to reach her? I'll try to do that after I get off this live, but I wanted to get this live out. And as you can see, I'm up early. I was sent this morning and I was totally disturbed by what I saw. If we have a new administration, and we have new administrations in both places, at the village of Dalton and at the school district. So these things should be less and less. But this is the second post that I've seen about Terry Young and people not being able to file reports. That I'm not understanding. Yeah, I'll send her an email while y'all. Y'all tag her in this video. And see. Somebody asked me to play the video. Let me play. I'm gonna play the videos again for those of you that are just coming in and missed it. Matter of fact, first let me go back to the Facebook post and read the Facebook post again. I don't mind doing that because this is serious. This is the mother. She posted this 5 hours ago. It says, imagine getting a call from your 13-year-old daughter saying that a grown woman pulled out a knife on her during a fight involving her child, saying that she has several slices on her arm, and you being 20 to 30 minutes away from the scene. Then imagine reaching out to the local law enforcement for help, not knowing the severity of your child's condition. All I know is my baby was crying and I wasn't there in her critical time of need. And now imagine getting to the scene and being told by your local police department, Dalton Police, that me and my husband's emotional response was unnecessary and irrational. They didn't even bother to go to this woman's door to ask questions concerning the matter. In fact, we still don't even know who this lady is. Instead, they told us that this was a school matter. They refused to make a report. They denied us the right to make a police report. I have never in my life experienced this type of negligence from people who I'm paying my tax dollars for to protect and serve our children. My first response as a parent is to do what I gotta do, but who is this lady? Does anyone know who she is? I want her arrested. I want Officer Terry Young Jr. of the police department in Dalton, Illinois, to be held accountable for the way he ignored and failed my daughter. Fire the whole department. And by the way, the school was never notified of the full incident. Instead, I received a call saying that my daughter would be suspended from the bus for 7 days. She hashtagged everybody, but let's tag everybody. She hashtagged the school. She hashtagged, I don't know why she hashtagged Tiffany Henry, maybe to bring more awareness to the post. Channel 5 News, Channel 7, Fox, District 205. So this is District 205. Let's go see. That's what she's saying. The Shade Room, Chicago, Trump, Jason House, Durskin Elementary. See, she said Durskin Elementary School. So I don't know how that's 205 when it comes up 149. I'll have to get some better information for that. And now I'm going to show you the video.
So why the fuck do you want to fight? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you see her, don't say shit to her. Don't get on her bus. So why you get on her bus? Because your ass gonna be in trouble tomorrow. What you was on that for? Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you, Paris. Why the fuck was you on her bus? Do not do. Bitch, don't come back to her. Then it ain't gonna be me and you. It's gonna be me and you. Now you gonna have to go get your mama. You got it. You what? What you gonna do? What? What you gonna do? What? What you gonna do? What? I don't know who to root for. Come on. Oh! What bitch did you crazy? told her that. I'm on prison. Beat her ass,
Now, from what I could ascertain from the video, let me look at y'all comments. Oh, heck no. It ain't school matter once a weapon is involved, especially when an adult. Period. I think 205 is high school. Yeah, because this is she tagged elementary school 205. I know it's 149. I can't see the broad clearly. Please text me a close up of her. Okay, I will. This makes me sick to my damn stomach. Listen, from what I can ascertain, and let me tell you, as a school bus driver, let me tell you, this happens a lot, right? So a kid could miss their bus and they walk to another bus stop because that bus hasn't picked up yet. And they get on that bus and go to school. This happens a lot, right? When I was a school bus driver, if the kid is standing at the bus stop, we don't get a list of kids' names. We don't do that, right? We can identify if they wear school uniforms. We can make sure they're going to the right school if we've not seen them before. But this is the beginning of the school year. So the bus drivers have not even learned the kids' faces that should be at their bus stops, right? And so from what I can ascertain from the video, this young lady, the young lady that got cut, ended up at this other child's bus stop. So I don't know the whole entire story, but it could have been that her bus came early and she missed it at her bus stop and she just walked to another bus stop and said, because that's what they can do. Catch that bus because that bus hadn't picked up yet to the school to make sure she get to school, because I'm sure that her parents were already gone and she would have not had another way to school had she not walked to this other bus stop. But that's neither here nor there, because even if she did, another adult, a strange adult that she does not know, should not be calling her the B word at the bus stop and asking her no questions, because she neither works for the school nor the bus company. So she don't have the privilege or the right to do any of those things. And as far as the young lady being suspended from the bus for 7 days, the reason she probably is suspended for the bus from 7 days is because she was not at her right bus stop. But this is the beginning of the school year. That's a bit excessive. Usually they should have issued her daughter a warning and told her, you cannot, you can't go to another bus stop and catch the bus unless your parents call and we are notified. But that's the rule. If a kid gets on a bus stop and the bus driver wouldn't know, right? Because we don't get a list of kids, we just get a list of stops. And so once they got to school, then the school found out that she was at the wrong bus stop. And there's a rule with the bus company and the school that if you get on at the wrong stop, you can be suspended off of the bus. But I think this is a bit excessive because school is just beginning. So I would have fought for the child to get a warning, right? Because parents that have to work, they have to do what they have to do, and the kids have to get on the bus on their own. And these kids need an education, let's face it, and they need to be in school. So when I drove my school bus, I would tell them, listen, have your mama call the bus company and they'll send somebody back to get you, or you can get permission to go to another bus stop, but you got to do it the right way. But I definitely would allow them to get on my bus because they need to get to school and they need to be with a person who has background check and safe. Let me go back to y'all comments and see. A grown woman instigating children fight. She is a sick individual and need to be charged. Definitely. SP, somebody got to check for the children at home, how it goes. Yes. That shouldn't even matter as long as it's the bus she's supposed to ride. Well, it probably was not the bus she was supposed to ride because the adult that inserted herself asked what was she doing riding this bus. And I can tell you as a bus driver, there are several of us in one neighborhood because there are so many kids and we can only fit so many kids on our bus. So there are normally 3 or 4 or maybe sometimes even 5 buses running through these neighborhoods with routes to pick up children. And so that's how the kids are able to run from one bus stop to another. And it might not be their bus, but they're going to get to school, especially if that bus is late, is running behind. See, because me, I used to be on time. And I would see other kids still standing at their bus stops, right? Me, when I was a bus driver, I would pick my route up. And if I knew that there was kids still standing out there, I would go back. I would call the base and I say, there's kids still standing out there. I'm going to run back there and I'm going to pick up some more kids and I'm going to take them to school. Wherever I see them, I'm going to pick them up and take them to school. But I would have to get permission to do that first. And I would do that because we all working together in the same area. Who is that monster to tell this child not to use the bus stop? Okay, that barbarian should be jailed immediately. There's no parent authority from home to back home later. Wait, the child who was assaulted was punished? Yep. She was punished because, like I said, there's a rule that you have to be at your bus stop. You can't go to another bus stop that is not designated for you. And if you do, you could be suspended off the bus. My high school put our bus number on our school ID so you could show the driver. Yeah, it's so many kids. Condia, listen, I wish I could tell you how many kids. I used to have kids standing up on the back of my bus. I used to be so afraid sometimes to drive because they would be forward to a seat. You talking about big kids. And so I don't know. And the authority cannot correct the children without being sued, fired. She is bullying the child. Something needs to be done immediately. Exactly. Yes, we made tags for kids. Let me see. I'm missing y'all comments. I'm sorry. The buses be coming earlier than the schedule. Sometimes they do. Say most of the time, and it shouldn't matter which stop. Correct. That's why they put the bus stops so close together so that the kids can be able to walk. If they miss their bus, they can be able to walk to another bus stop and it's not that far. But this is what I was telling y'all about that time I reported on the child that went missing for 4 hours, right? These bus processes and things need to be looked at and made sure that they are safe. Let me tell you this, if Dalton police ain't going to get intervened, this even turn off to be even worse. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. We are Kentucky. Yep. Okay. That heifer need her ass kicked. I'm so pissed, can't focus on work. Listen, that if this woman will attack this woman's child, she'll attack anybody's child that's at that bus stop. This woman, she need to be charged so she can learn a lesson that you only have control of your child. Don't be putting your hands on nobody else's child. This is what's causing a lot of the distress and tension in our communities. When you cannot file a simple police report after your child has been assaulted, when it goes from a children's fight at a school designated bus stop to an adult getting involved and someone being assaulted, these people have families. I used to tell my kids, keep playing with other people's children. You don't know who their family members are. Their family members could be cuckoo crazy. You do not know. You get off this bus in the afternoon and they standing there waiting for you. You finna get off this bus. Okay, that makes sense if it wasn't her bus. But as a parent, we also don't know who rides the buses. Correct. And Terry Young needs his sorry unstable. Okay, correct. Listen. If I'm up this early doing the live, you should know. Jason House needs to get this information, and whoever is acting the police of chief needs to take care of this, and they do immediately. Immediately, they should use a scanner to get on the bus. Yeah, that involves equipment that the school is not going to pay for. The police cannot do overtime for the resident. They have to protect the authority higher. Someone's getting sued. Absolutely, because that's what I would do for negligence and all of that pain and suffering. Everything I could do. The school also needs to press charges against her for trespassing as well. They should ban her child from the bus and make her ass take her own child to school. Absolutely. If I was the bus driver, because I would have asked her, what are you doing out here at this bus stop? And I would have called for a supervisor, and I would have had them call the school from my bus company. And I would have had my bus company call the police. Once he got there and didn't do what he was supposed to do, I get right back on my radio and say, please call Cook County Sheriff Department or the Markham Police and have them come out here to this address, because this police officer is not even taking a police report. And at this point, she should sue the bus company too. Period. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm getting so many messages. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody's asking me to send them the link to my post. So let me send this link to my post of the picture of the lady. We need to find who this person is. Also, if you know the mother, please tag her or send her this video. Because I sent her a message this morning. As soon as I saw this. As soon as I saw this, but I'm sure that she's probably, at work, or she's probably trying to figure out what she needs to do. Because if she has to go to work in the morning and then her daughter is left to get on the school bus even at her own bus stop in her neighborhood, because they live in the same neighborhood, she could be in danger. You don't know what people would do. We have to protect these children. Now, this is where I draw the line. I don't care who like me and don't like me at this point, but I draw the line at the children. I'm going to draw the line in the sand at the children, and something needs to be done about this. Adult to adult, whatever, but something needs to be done on behalf of the children. Right now, I'm concerned for this young lady's safety. And this could cause all types of tension in the neighborhood, in the community. There could be all types of repercussions from this. This needs to be stopped right now. Right now, because people don't play about their children. Somebody could be doing that slow walk behind the casket, allegedly. But this needs to be taken care of so we don't have to get to that point. When we have the opportunity and the ability to address these issues before they become this big or big, we need to do so. I draw the line at the children, and something needs to be done about this, because this neighborhood is going to start to become very unsafe for everyone. The adult should be charged with assaulting the minor, among other charges. Yep. Super, can you send this to Jason or Belcher? Baby, didn't I just tell you? Them people don't like me. Them people do not care about me. But I'll try to see what I can do. I definitely would try to see what I can do. Right? Because I'd have a huge problem about mine just the same as any parent. Yeah. And you heard what you read what the mom said. Her and the dad was told that they were overreacting, but their child, who is a minor, has been cut by an adult. Hmm. I'll try to see what I can do, but like I said, I was told that these people don't like me, and the source that it came from. I believe it. I believe it, and that's fine. I've never done disrespected anyone from the clean house on my platform. I ain't about to start now, but I draw the line at the children. Something should be done for the children. These are children that they can't protect themselves. We are here to protect them. And if the police department is not going to do it, then the mayor's office and the administration should do it. Yes. Hey, Tina Williams. Okay, Condia, no worries. I'll reach out to her, Condia. But yeah, this is very concerning to me. Like I said, I reached out to the mom. I know that she's probably pretty busy today. I don't know if she'll get the message. I sent this message at 6:30 this morning because when I received this in my inbox, I jumped straight out of the bed into my studio and started preparing all of this. Those police officers should have left when Tiffany left. Absolutely. It's about 3 or 4 of them still there that should be gone. This is the second incident with Terry Young being involved. He definitely needs to either be put out on a psych evaluation or he needs to be put on desk duty. He definitely don't need to be dealing with the public. A lot of questionable things going on in some of these administrations. And yes, things do take time, but other things don't. Goodbye. Goodbye don't take a long time. See how fast I said that? Goodbye. I don't even think that was 2 seconds. Goodbye. Somebody time. Might have been a second. What I don't want this to do is escalate in the community because now you're going to have families against families. It's making it unsafe for everyone. You should have just taken the police report because lawfully, that's what you should have done. An adult assaulting a minor is a crime, right? So we've been up here an hour. I think I got the message out. If anybody can help me locate, I'm going to put the Facebook post back up. This mother, I sent, I'm getting so many messages. Sorry. I sent her a messenger post. I sent her a messenger post, inbox. So if anybody knows her, please let her know that I want to help her get this out. See, I bet you I'd be on the damn bus stop today and the police would have to take a damn report on me this time. And they probably would because that's backwards. And explain to the judge why I'm there to protect my child with my peacemaker. You know, I don't be understanding people. I don't be understanding people. Sometimes people are very, very serious when it comes to their children. So, yeah. Listen, nope, not even. It definitely seems like it. This is the second incident. The first incident I saw was I think her name is Allison. I think she goes by Allison Cat in Dalton politics. Um and she posted a video of a woman. I guess she got in an argument with one of the residents. Um you don't see fathers acting like this when it comes to their children. Um, I can't say that, Javar, because the mother stated in her post that her and the father went. So I know he was on 10. Okay, I know he was on 10. I'm not sure, what that other situation is like. Maybe the father is not there. But in this particular situation, the mother and the father were there. They're married. So I myself have seen some fathers go off. Um, but yeah, y'all tag this lady. Y'all help me contact this woman. I'm going to no, they're not out there squabbling. They ain't out there, doing all that. But the big baby, listen, they having some words. I'll tell you that. Um, you all help me if you don't mind get this young lady to come on my platform so we can talk about this, maybe help her and get the awareness out into the community. And it's time to go to the school board meeting. It is time to go to the school board meeting because ain't no way. Right now, I feel like Future. Ain't no way. Because security needs to be an issue across these bus stops now. And we need to find out, well, what's going to happen. Why would the principal allow the daughter to be suspended off the bus for 7 days? School just started. That's a little excessive, and school just started. Okay. But anyway, y'all help me find this person. It's early. As you can see, I got work to do. I need to get to work on finding this person, getting this word out. I'm going to prepare an email and send it to the state's attorney's office. Myself, you all can do the same. And let's see, can we help this mother find who this person is, for one, so that they can file charges, and let's get this done. When is the next meeting? Let me put in my time off request. Hold on, let me go. I'm going to District 149. School board meeting schedule. Let me put this up here. Let's see. August. The next school board meeting is September the 28th. I mean, September the 18th. Sorry. My glass is a little foggy. September the 18th. September the 18th is the next school board meeting. I will be there. I'll find out where, okay. School district meets Torrance Avenue in Calumet City. I will be there to find out what we doing. And did they even know that this occurred? There are no emails on the website, so I can't reach out via email. All right. At 6. Oh, hold on. Let me see what time. Hold on. I'm going to put it up on the screen because I thought I had it on the screen. I don't know. It don't tell me a time. Let me go look at these meeting minutes and school board meeting minutes. We'll find out what time the meetings start. Let's look at 2025. The last meeting minutes was July 6:32. It says this one convened at 6:32, but I'll make sure to be there early just in case they start at. This one says 6:32, so I'm gonna be there at 6 just to see if they, in case they start early. But looks like 6:30 is the meeting time. Okay. Hope y'all forgive me today for anything that I said that may have made you mad. SP, I bet you were an awesome bus driver. Laura Rack, everybody wanted to ride my bus. My elementary school kids, and when I used to drive for Deekman, I used to play the radio for them if they was good. The only way they could get the radio being played, and I used to play all that kid bop stuff on, the only way they could get the radio being played is if they sat down in their seats and were quiet. Anytime any noise started, I turned music right off. Huh? Okay. I never had any incidents on my bus. I've had incidents at bus stops, but not on my bus. I drove high school students to Thornton. And I used to drive bus in Crete. I went to Crete Middle School, Crete High School, and the elementary school out there, and I never had a problem. And I love driving school bus. I love driving school bus when I did it. I've thought about it over the last couple of weeks about going back, just doing field trips and after school activities. I used to drive for the football team, the basketball teams, softball teams, track team. And so, yeah, there is no superintendent. They let him go. So I don't know who interim superintendent is. Maybe it's the assistant superintendent. I would be calling the superintendent's office right now if I lived up there and would be in the office as soon as I got my youngest at school. I know you played double dutch, but listen, that's great of you to call. Yeah, I'm gonna do some emails. I'm gonna do some calling. I got loads of things to do today for this channel. I have several videos are going to be coming out for resident education and trying to get people on this channel to talk with the residents, to have a conversation with the residents so you can ask questions that maybe you don't or won't be able to ask in the board meetings. That is the purpose of this channel. I don't know why people are trying to stop interviews on this channel or trying to not come on this channel. I want to give the residents the information they need to make the proper decisions. That is all that I'm trying to do. It has been the most difficult thing that I have just been trying to do, just trying to fight other YouTubers. And it ain't even really other YouTubers. It's one YouTuber that doesn't want anyone else to talk to anybody else. And everybody is supporting that YouTuber on some fucking bullshit. I am sick of this shit. I am so sick of this shit. If you want to unsubscribe to my channel, be my guest. I no longer care. What I care about is educating the residents. I don't have an ego when it comes to that. I'm not trying to be popular when it comes to that. I am simply trying to educate the residents. People blocking my interviews, people telling people not to come on my channel. She don't have enough people. She don't have enough people subscribe to her channel. She don't get enough views. You can go to hell. This is what I'm going to tell you right now. You can go to hell, the very deepest, darkest part of it. Because the only thing I'm trying to do is educate the residents. And every time I turn around, it is some bullshit just surrounding that. This is why people do not do good in the world. This is why. Because they got to put up with somebody else's agenda and somebody else's fucking bullshit just to do it. And at that point, they are throwing their hands up and saying, get somebody else to do it then. Get whoever you like to do it. But then when you get who you like to do it, they full of fucking bullshit and fanfare and fucking attention seeking. But it's whatever for me at this point. I'm very pissed off that I'm just simply trying to educate the residents. I don't care about being popular. For me, it ain't about that. My channel boring, fine. Say what you will about my channel. Say what you will about me. But at the end of the day, I bet you won't never say I lied. I bet you won't never say I was out here just giving the residents bullshit. So tired of this. Very tired, just trying to leave a proper legacy for my children. So that when my children Google me when I'm long gone, if that happened, they can say that their mother was a woman of integrity. And all she did was try to help people. That's the only thing I care about. That's the only thing that I want to do. Because I believe it's what I was put on this earth to do. Say I'm lying. Come on. Say I'm lying. And I'm sorry. Because it's early. I ain't even had my own daggone cup of tea. Very early. And I'm going off. And I'm sorry. I have never done this before. Because I really want this channel to be about professionalism and integrity and investigative journalism. And I want to be respected in that vein. But the mere fact that you got to compete with the fucking hobo advocate who out here saying you making content based on him. I ain't made one video based on his ass. Not one. I keep my videos to the business because I don't give a damn what you out there doing, sir. I'm not interested in it. I don't care about it. If it ain't helping the people here in Illinois, if it ain't educating them, I don't care. But people have seemed to have chosen their side. They with who they with. Even when that person cussed you out, talked about you, threatened you, you still over there. And nobody else can get any questions answered, any interviews or anything. These are the lines that we are drawing against people that haven't even done anything to you. And this person, we all have videos of this person running y'all names down, talking about y'all, threatening y'all. Sick of the bullshit. Sick of it. That's who you chose, then fucking that's who you chose. But the rest of us good people, we tired of this shit. Because all we trying to do is help and make sure that the correct, true, and honest information gets out there with no type of egos involved. At least I am. I can't speak for everybody else. But for me, that's the only thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay out of the way. I don't have beef with anyone. With absolutely no one. Let that be known. And for the people who have beef with me, fine. You sit over there and eat your beef by yourself. I don't care about it. Ain't a bill over here in your name. Ain't a bill over here being paid by you. So what type of problem do we actually have? And if you don't have my phone number, then you don't fucking have a problem with me. I'm reading y'all comments and cracking up. This is hilarious. Beef is very expensive. And baby, I ain't got no room for it. Only thing I buy over here is ground turkey. Now I'll grind up some jive turkeys. Come over here if you want to. Send this who you must. Send it to who you must. I'm not afraid of nobody. And really haven't offended anyone. I have been disrespected to the highest point of disrespect. Not anymore. Over here, I'm going to do whatever I need to do, and I don't give a damn. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to try. If it don't happen, it don't happen. I don't care. I'm going to let the people know that I reached out. They didn't reach back. This what we got. SP, you the reason why he decided to come back to Chicago area to advocate so he can keep the attention away from people like you and be a distraction. So you keep doing what you're doing. Child, a whole mess. And then gonna call my name in a meeting like we friends. Did you forget that you ran my name down? Did you forget you still running my name down? If you not calling my name with an I'm sorry behind it, I was wrong on your platform. Don't call my name. Don't ask me shit. SP chat walked in at the wrong time, judging. Dave Bryson, yeah, you're gonna have to rewind. Hey, Coffee Lord, how you doing? That's right. Tell him, Lord, just get in here, get in here, sit down, and shut up. And I don't have a problem. It's probably gonna be loads of people unsubscribed to my channel now. Listen, loads of people unsubscribed months ago, weeks ago. I don't no longer care. I don't care. I don't care. I had to stop caring and give it to God. That's what I've been doing. Just give it to God, because people gonna people. People gonna people. They're gonna do what they do. That's what's gonna happen. Okay? And I don't care. Hey Lizzie, how you doing? Can you do a recap for the people in the back who came late? I'm gonna do a quick recap. I came on this morning to talk to the people about a situation that happened in Dalton with a family and their child. Lizzie, you might have to rewind this video back. The gist of the Facebook post was that this young lady's daughter was assaulted. She was cut by an adult at a bus stop. That happened between a fight between her and her daughter. I played the videos. There are 2 videos. You'll have to rewind and see the videos. The police, the Dalton police, refused to take a police report. Officer Terry Young in particular, and I don't know how he keeps showing up to these situations where police reports need to be taken. But anyway, he showed up to the scene and refused to take a police report, said it was a school matter. It went from being a school matter to a police matter when a minor was cut by an adult. That is assault with a deadly weapon on a minor. The mom was 20 to 30 minutes away. They rushed there to the scene, her and the father, and these are the things that they was told. SP, be careful how us chat members often fan the damn flames or fires that would die out sometimes otherwise. I understand, Black Pearl. I don't have no problem with that. I said what I said. Normally I don't entertain things like this on my platform, but today this has really made me mad because I'm just simply trying to advocate for the residents and the community. And you probably won't never see me do any of this again because I gotten out what I gotta say. Dave Bryson. Dave Bryson, I'm gonna get you. Black Pearl, I don't really, really I don't be bothered. Really, I be focused on business, as far as the chat is concerned. You guys can say what you want. I'm gonna be focused on the task at hand. Some things I'm gonna answer, some things I'm gonna ignore. And that's gonna continue. But today I had to say what I had to say because it's been a lot of blocking of my platform for no reason at all. No reason at all. And it's a thing. It is a thing. I don't know about for some other people, but it's a thing for me. And I was told literally that the people in Dalton don't like me. I don't understand why. I've never done anything. I've never called anyone out of their name. I've never threatened anyone. I've never talked about anyone on this platform. So that I can't understand. But the person or the source that it came from, I believe. My mom wants to know why people are unsubscribing and why are you the bad guy. She doesn't understand. And Lizzie, tell her, neither do I, but it's happening. It's happening. And so, it is what it is at this point. At this point, I just want you to know that not everything I put on my channel, but I'm out here working in the community. So I have loads of things coming up for my channel. You will see me live sometimes at this time in the morning because I'll need to go live to do my live for the day. But then I have to move on to researching and investigating and going out and visiting people. And sometimes, most times that requires me to have work at night because my kids, and once I get my kids all settled and everything's settled in my house, then I'm up late at night researching, finding these things, putting shows together, trying to put videos together. And so you may see me live now sometimes in the afternoon early or in the morning early. Had to go live early this morning because this evening I will be out doing something. And, just know that I am now and can be boots on the ground. And so I am boots on the ground doing things that some people will never know about and some things you will know about. Some things coming soon. But yeah. And I'm just out here, trying to get answers for the residents because I know a lot of you work and, I can try to get the answers for you. But okay. I'm sure you guys are tired of me. I need to get my tea. I need to get my kids in school because they walk around here like, oh, we free today. No, they not. So I need to get them in school today for a little while. Shanita, I never going to be able to go to back to sleep. I have a feeling I'm going to have nightmares. Dave Bryson, I'm gonna get you. Um, and so I need to get them in school. I need to get my day started. I got to get up out of here. I have to go somewhere. Um, I also want to let you guys know that I don't know if I should announce it. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid to announce what I need to announce. This is what I'm gonna do. September the 27th. Please mark your calendars. There will be something huge happening on this platform. That is a Saturday, and it will start around 1 p.m. There will be something huge happening on this platform, September the 27th at 1 p.m. And you're going to want to tune in. At least I hope you want to tune in. I would hope that you would want to share that the event that's going to be taking place on this platform on September the 27th. And I am doing a lot of work, Lord, around this event, putting this event together. I've done a lot of groundwork. I've now got to sit behind this computer and do a lot of paperwork to pull this off. But I'm excited. Once it gets closer to the date, I will tell you what is happening. But there's something special going to happen on this platform September the 27th. And you want to be at 1 p.m. and it is a Saturday. That's your son's birthday? Oh, okay. Okay, no, not even. I'll be out in Dalton all day that day. So you let me know. I need to be going where I need to go by 12. But if you do something in the morning, I'll be there. The event will be from 1 to 3. So if you do something after 3, please let me know so that because I'll be out there so that I can attend. Okay, Shani, go on, log into work. See, I have to come to the Southland with my family. I know that's right. And so set your reminder for September the 27th, 1 p.m. from 1 to 3 on this platform. Something special is going to be happening. As we get closer to the date, I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing and what's going to happen. And baby, listen, when I tell you I wish you nothing but blessings for your life, I absolutely mean it because they are happening in mine. And I'm so grateful. Irregardless of the things that are going on, God is still moving in my life and on this platform. Okay? Listen, I do wish nothing but blessings for your life. And if you can't be good, be quiet. Okay? Because that's what I'm going to do. I promise you, I'm not going to do any more of what I did today because I got it out now. It's out there. I'm done. Okay? Y'all pray my strength. That's what the old people used to say. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Okay? Pray my strength. So that I can continue to run on and do what God will have me to do and not be worried about what these people trying to make me do. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I see y'all on the next live. This was an early one. My God, today. Hey. I hope you wake up and your dog lick your makeup. I hope you get ready for work and you can't find your shirt. I hope you go on a date and your man asks space with no place for excuses. I hope he does deuces. With no money for bail and you end up in jail to tell the tale. Got it, Lizzie. Thank you, Laura. Personal space. Just drop out the race. We need personal space. Just watch what you say. We need personal space. Won't you just go?